friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Zita, and on my channel I do DIYs and makeovers on a budget. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest at OakWell Home. So let's get started on today's DIYs and see what I've created. So my first DIY, I'll be making a laundry room sign. So here's some of my materials. I have my brad nailer, my brad nails, my Fusion paint in coal black, my Fusion Ultra Grip, some white paint, paintbrush, and some 1x2s, and a piece of scrap wood that I had laying around. And I have my black Oracle 631 vinyl. So here's the scrap piece of wood that I had just laying around from another project. And I'm going to apply a layer of Ultra Grip to that first before I paint it. Wanted to give this scrap piece of wood some texture, paint texture to it, since it was like a piece of particle board, so I didn't want it as smooth looking as it was, so I applied some Ultra Grip and then some paint. And because this piece of particle board was already white, I just had to give it one coat of white paint just to give it some texture. And right here, I'm just cutting my 1x2s to make a frame for the sign. So here's my 4 pieces all cut down. And right here, I'm giving them a coat of the Fusion paint in coal black. So right here I'm just using some wood glue to give the framed pieces I cut down a stronger bond. And right here I'm just using my brad nailer to nail in those framed pieces. And as you can see here, the brad nails weren't long enough, so took those short ones out and went and got some proper size brad nails so it would reach through the wood when I nailed it in. So that's the size I use. I think that was a 2-inch. I think I put 5 or 6 brad nails there along the side. And right here, guys, I realize I made a mistake in my cut by about 1 inch. So I had to cut some new pieces and repaint them, and you'll see me here later on inside. I'm applying the new frame pieces that I cut down, the proper size ones. And I just nailed those in with my brad nailer. Right here, this is the wording that I created on my Silhouette Cameo machine. I think it's pretty nice. And I'm using the Oracle 631 vinyl. This is not a permanent vinyl. I think the 651 is the permanent. Here I'm just feeding it through the roller. I'm just holding the roller in place here. My table's not wide enough. Here I'm just cutting down my vinyl. And I created this sign to be, I think it was 17 long by 7 high. here I'm just cutting it down to size so it fits onto the sign nicely. And right here I'm just weeding out my letters. And this is a dental pick, guys, that I found at a hardware store. So if you don't have any Silhouette Cameo supplies for weeding, you can go to your hardware store and pick up some dental tools. I got these at Princess Auto. And they weren't very expensive either. I think they were like 10 or 12 bucks for about 7 or 8 pieces. So right here I'm just peeling it back. And what I like to do here, guys, is I like to kind of cut it as I'm going so it doesn't get stuck down, because this vinyl is so sticky, and I find if some of the letters are not coming up, this sticks down really easy and can pull up some of your lettering. So I kind of just cut it away. It makes it a little easier sometimes, especially with that the fine detailing on the writing. So right here I'm just cutting down my Oracle transfer tape to fit the wording. Have any of you guys used this transfer tape? What do you think? I'm a little iffy about it. I'm trying to find a new transfer tape. So if you guys have any suggestions on which is a better transfer tape, let me know in the comments, please. I'd really appreciate it. I know there's a paper transfer tape as well. Has anyone tried that? So make sure you burnish all your lettering down really good, guys, on the front and the back. And when you're pulling it off, just pull it on an angle. I find that works the best. And do it slowly. As you can see here, some of the letters kind of pull up sometimes, so kind of press them down and just pull on an angle. So right here I'm just kind of eyeballing it and then measuring it. Just make sure everything is centered. And make sure you burnish that in place pretty good. So here I'm just pulling it back on an angle. It's coming off pretty easily. And I forgot to weed out one part of a letter here, so I just took that out with my dental pick. And there it is. Doesn't that look awesome, guys? I love that lettering. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Right here I'm just using some sawtooth nails on the back to hang the piece. And I got these at Amazon. And my next DIY here, guys, is a tin for my laundry soap. So I missed out on some footage here that I thought I had, but I guess I didn't have my camera running. So this is an old cookie tin or a popcorn tin that I had laying around. So first I spray painted it black so the print wouldn't bleed through the piece. And after that was dry, I spray painted it with white Rust-Oleum matte paint. Right here I had an extra piece of vinyl laying around, so I'm just applying that to my mat to cut out my decal for the laundry soap container. Right here I'm just putting my transfer tape on, and I'm burnishing everything in. Now I could have took this off before I applied my transfer tape, but sometimes I find with the smaller lettering, it's easier to do it this way. What do you guys think? Right here I'm just centering up my decal. Right here I'm just pulling back the transfer tape on an angle and then kind of burnishing it in again if the lettering is not sticking. And right here I'm just measuring out the top of the tin for a knob that I had laying around, and I spray painted that knob black. So here I'm gonna drill a hole in the top and just screw that knob in. Here I'm just marking out my center with a pencil, and then I'm measuring that again just to make sure everything is all nice and centered for that knob. And now I'm just going to put that drill through that center to give me a hole for my screw. Just using my screwdriver here to tighten everything up. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Right here I'm just putting in my laundry soap, and it's gonna look a lot prettier on my shelf than this laundry tub. You could also use powdered laundry detergent in there as well. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give my video a like and let me know in the comments what you thought of today's laundry room DIYs. And remember to click that subscribe button and notification bell for more videos. Have an awesome day, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.